Wanted to talk about safety equipment, which I'm sure that they express a lot, and the importance of it. I wrecked twice. One was the one I said that in the parking lot where I just hit that white line, went down, ran away from the bike. Wasn't a big deal. Had on gloves, helmet, leather jacket. If you're going to wear a jacket, buy something with the good pads in it. Buy leather. Otherwise, don't wear one. I've seen people that went down at 30 miles an hour with those mesh ones that you think are going to help. Tears them apart. You're still going to get rid of it. I mean, it's better than just bare skin. I had road rash on 90% of my body. Both my arms were covered in it. My whole back, my legs. I cracked my talus bone, but I had on gloves, and you can pass them around. Leather with the carbon fiber knuckles on them. My hands were completely fine. And you don't have to flip them. Pass it around. And then this was the helmet I was wearing. I wrecked. I don't know if any of you guys do ride now or know where the Bellevue extension is. A lot of riders, and once you start riding, I'm sure you'll find out about it. It's down off of International, and it goes behind the Speedway and comes out next to Mainland High School. A lot of riders like it because it's really curvy. When I went into it, I have a stunt cage on my bike because it protects the engine more. Well, leaning into the turn, I didn't realize how much I leaned and how far that stuck out. It clipped the ground. The paramedics were surprised that I was coherent and I was walking around. They said every accident they've been to out there, the people are either dead or in critical condition when they get there. I had a girl on the back of the bike. She was also wearing a helmet and gloves, and both of us walked away from it. But that's just the importance of it. They said if I wasn't wearing that, I would be dead.
Let's look at that. Let's look at that helmet for a second. Where this?
I'll show you.
My shoes flew off.
This is the face.
I hit a tree. My bike ran over me. That's the other.
The side of his head. The back of his head.
I'm not 100% sure.
When
I was on the straightaway, I was doing about 75.
No.
And I braked hard because it was a big curve.
Across the face.
So I came around the bend, I gassed it. I was coming up to it, I slowed down, got wide, and as I went into it, I was probably doing about 50, 55, which that wasn't the speed limit. I was going too fast. But I'd rode it the night before. I know people that have taken those curves on their bikes at 90 miles an hour, and we rode it the night before. I thought it was a fun ride. I was like, this is neat. Went through it the next day, got comfortable with the road. We rode it a few times. Went back through. It was just the wrong place in the road to be, and that frame slider just got a little bit too close to the ground. As soon as it caught it, it spun the back tire out. Somehow it threw me off, and the girl stayed on the back of it. And I'm sliding. Like if you ever see someone wreck on the sport bikes down at Daytona and stuff, and they're just sliding on their back. I look over and I see the bike and her coming at me, hit me, rolled over me. Her and the bike went into the woods. I hit into a tree. I'm alive because of that. Everybody I know that's wrecked without a helmet on has died. The last 5, 6 years since I've been riding, I've lost probably 6 people that I knew, and it was because they weren't wearing a helmet. Yeah. And if they were, one of them was really close to me. The doctor said if he was wearing his helmet, he would have had a couple cracked ribs and a shattered kneecap. He was dead on impact, pretty much. Yeah. They kept him on life support. But
what do you think about a half shell or a 3/4 versus your full face?
I say if you're going to wear a helmet, you might as well cover everything.
Where did you hit? And it showed on that helmet.
Yeah, there. I mean, I hit everywhere. My chin was hit, my forehead on both sides was hit, the back of my head was hit. I mean, so every part of my every part of my face, every part of my body touched that pavement. So, you have something, the brain buckets, little bowls on top. Yeah, that's cool if you hit the top of your head, but you're not hitting the top of your head. You're rolling around, you're hitting your whole face, hitting the back.
Oh, good.
So,
hey, thanks, Joey. That's awesome. I'm glad you're in one piece and here to tell about it. Thank you.
Thank you.